New state data shows less than half of Massachusetts residents have received a flu shot this year. Here to answer questions is Dr. Ali Raja, Deputy Chair of the Department of Emergency Medicine at Mass General. Dr. Raja, good to see you as always.
You too, Erica.
All right, Dr. Raja, as you well know, the CDC now says that flu activity here is officially high, but the percentage of people vaccinated is low, just 36%. Yeah. That's lower than it's been the last two seasons. Do you think people are hesitating maybe because flu wasn't a big player since, what, 2019?
I think you might be right, Ben. I've been talking about this with all the patients I'm seeing because you're right. You know, even people who are fully vaccinated and boosted against COVID haven't gotten their flu vaccine yet. And most people haven't, like you said. Some of the patients that I've been talking to don't think that the flu vaccine works that well. Some are concerned about getting the flu from the shot. Some don't think flu is a serious illness. And then a few that I've been talking to have been saying, look, I'm going to mask up anyway. I'm not going to get any of these illnesses. But none of those are good reasons to not get the vaccine.
Okay, so here in Massachusetts, apparently more people are testing positive for influenza A compared to influenza B. Is one worse than the other? How are they different?
Eric, it's a good question. You know, generally, influenza A is considered to be a little bit worse, and that's what we're seeing. But that's only part of the equation. In fact, around the world, it's not just Massachusetts. The WHO is showing that the vast majority of cases right now are all influenza A. But the good news is that the vaccine actually matches that really well. What we're seeing circulating matches the vaccine. And so we know that that's the best way to avoid getting the flu. And it's not bad news that we're seeing A right now.
All right, so most people get a flu shot in September or October. So is it too late to get one now?
Not at all, Ben. You know, flu season begins in October. And yeah, we've got, like you said, we've got high activity. But remember, flu season peaks in December through February. So we've got months of the flu ahead of us. So everyone watching should go ahead and make an appointment to get the vaccine, whether it's their primary care office or a pharmacy or a flu clinic. Go ahead and get the shot now. It's not too late.
And Dr. Raja, before you go, a lot of us have learned a lot about vaccines, I think, the last couple of years. And with COVID, it may prevent you from getting COVID. It may not. But it also, as you guys have pointed out, makes the COVID you do get much less severe. Does the flu vaccine work the same way? Can it also, even if you do come down with flu, can it also make it more mild?
It absolutely can, Ben. You know, the fact is that when we've got a flu vaccine like we do now that has a pretty good match, your body already starts producing antibodies against it. So even if you do get the flu, the duration of the time that you're sick and the symptoms that you have are shorter and milder.
Okay, Dr. Ali Raja from Mass General, as always, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Eric and Ben.
Thank you.